Today, I attempted 4 Super Mario 64 speedrun glitches. Now, in this video, we will be doing these 4. Speedrun Tyler is here to teach you what these are. First, we'll be going over the Lack 2 skip. This glitch has Mario long jumping twice in a row to skip the Lack 2 cutscene. This glitch is used to save time, so then you don't have to watch the entire cutscene and possibly waste seconds that could have been used to get a faster time. Next, we'll be going over the bomb clip. Now, the bomb clip is performed by doing a certain step of throwing and jumping. Perfectly timing this is the key to this. And the hardest part is picking this up and getting enough momentum to be able to push yourself into the gate by throwing them at the very last second. Next, we'll be going over Owlless. This is performed by either triple jumping or double jumping onto the edge of the cage and then doing a quick wall kick and leaning left into the cage and grabbing the star. Lastly, we'll be doing Cannonless. Now, this is a way to avoid having to talk to the bomb and use the cannon just to get up here, and it saves a lot of time. Involves backflips, punches, and camera arranging just to get into this little crack and glitch the game into getting the star that you usually would need with the cannon. Did you get all that? Well, great, because we're about to start right now. Now, with my first attempt, I had already failed. I'd gotten too close to the bridge, or I had not enough momentum. However, on my second attempt, I made sure to lean a little bit to the left while doing this. With a time of 1 minute and 17 seconds, I was easily able to do this one. Now, onto the bomb clip. Now, with my first attempt, I was getting a little bit confused with how I was supposed to grab it when he was falling down. As you can notice here, I also got stuck by the sign. With this attempt, somehow doing something I've never seen before. With all these, I was either throwing too early or accidentally doing a jump kick. Now, this was my first attempt that was actually getting somewhere, to where I was able to grab him, but I grabbed him too early. Here's an example of me accidentally doing a jump kick while I was trying to grab him, with my next attempt getting me killed. I could see myself slowly improving, with my next attempt getting me all the way to the big bomb stage. The only problem with it being that it blew up way too early. With so many failed attempts, I was starting to lose motivation. However, with multiple bomb grabs that were actually going pretty good, I started to get some courage. Slowly, I could see myself getting better and better as I was even getting to the gate with him being enlarged. It was just the fact that I wasn't throwing him because of my nerves. Lack of momentum and grabbing too early were easily my biggest troubles when doing this. After a few more attempts, I managed to die again. My first attempt back was very promising, with me getting super duper close to getting inside the gate. Now, I don't really get this here because I did manage to punch him, but he stayed stuck to my hand. I'm assuming that there's probably just a glitch in the glitch. Trial and error was getting me closer and closer, and I was managed to almost do this every single time. Slowly but surely, I knew I was going to make it to this objective. When trying to get some health, I actually got killed by the chomp. So now, I had to restart again. After a couple minutes, I started to lose the flow, and I was trying to gain it back by running around a little bit. Grabbing it in 2 earliest stages was definitely my enemy at this point. After another death, and one here too, I wasn't sure if I was even going to be able to complete the challenge. That's right, I was able to do the bomb clip, with a whopping 31 minutes to complete this. Now it was time for Owlless. I decided to do triple jumps because they were a lot easier for me to grasp. On my second attempt, I managed to get super duper not close, and with my third attempt getting me even farther. Although my fourth attempt got me almost into the cage. Now, Owlless is probably the only one of these I've actually been able to do before, so sure, it wouldn't take too much time to be able to do it. And with that, just a couple attempts later, I managed to do a smooth Owlless. Lastly, we will be doing Cannonless. This was the one I was most scared about, just because I've actually never been able to complete it before. I didn't want to complete a long method, so I intended to just do it my own way, which as you can see, didn't turn out too well. But my stubbornness didn't end there, and I tried to do this way too many times to count. Oddly enough, I managed to die on this, which is one of the few of these tricks where you can almost not die. Next, I tried long jumping, which obviously didn't work. Doing it my own way was getting pretty old. After about 5 minutes, I decided to actually look up how to do this. I climbed onto the ledge and then did a backflip onto the board. Next, I punched forward and fell down to the ledge again. I got up and decided to try moving backwards. Although I tried, it didn't work, mostly because I suck at instructions. Unlike bomb clip, there's not much to go over here. It was mostly just trial and error going over and over back to the board. So, instead of dragging this out, I'll just fast forward and tell you what my time was. I precisely moved the camera because I felt like I wasn't doing good enough with it. And then, with this attempt, I finally managed to get Cannonless, with the time oddly enough matching the bomb clip at 31 minutes. Now, here's the ranking of how long each one took. This accumulates to over an hour spending just to do 4 tricks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It definitely took me a long time to make. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I love seeing the support, so please keep it coming. See you guys next video.